Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are filming my end of the year TBR, aka my TBR for the rest of November and December obviously. I didn't get to film a TBR early in November because I was very sick, and then I just have been reading some random stuff, and now I miss a bit of a structure. I always like to free read and then free read and mood read, whatever we call it. Or like, I just go to a list of all the things I have to read and then I pick out some. But I also like to make it TBR because then I get to read different stuff. So I have a mixed feelings towards this. And I think next year I might do every second month where I build one with my game, and then like a free month where I can read more of the stuff. But we shall see what happens next year. I did play my game Tumbling Pandas. I forgot the game over there. I'm gonna get it. I haven't taken the baboon again, so spoilers, but let's go to our first roll. The pandas tumble. Let's see. Oh god. A whole bamboo just fell out. I'm putting it in again. So, roll number 1 is 4. How do I play again? 1, 2, 3. Oh. 4. 0 pandas falling. For our first roll, we got 4 pulls and 0 pandas fall. Let's go to our second roll. Roll number 2. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 pandas falling. In our second roll, we got 4 pulls again and 0 pandas fall. So let's go to our third roll. Roll number 3 is 6. Oh no. We don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm clearing all the top. 5, 6. And now I'm doomed though, so I don't know about this. Again, 0 pandas falling. And for our third roll, we got 6 pulls, but 0 pandas fell. So let's go to our fourth roll. Roll number 4. We got 3. Oh, that was the first one. 1. 2. That was another one. That was another one. 3. We had 3, and we had 3 pandas falling. Yay! Or I don't know if it's here. In our fourth roll, pandas finally fell. We had 3 rolls and 3 pandas fell. And the first one being Levi, which is to read a manga. So I got out One Piece. I haven't read One Piece in a month, and I would like to finish Thriller Bark before the month is like the year, because like I have the video saved from the first part of Thriller Bark. So I would like to get to this, but if I have time to sit down and read an omnibus and vlog, we shall see. If not, I will just put in another like singular manga that I will read in December sometime. We're going to Gigi, which is to read a book with our queer main character, and Gigi is also adopted by my patron Sarah, so she chose that prompt. And I really dug deep now because I took a long break from my like challenges this year, since in the beginning of the year you're super motivated, and I read loads for my challenges in the beginning of the year. I had a really high focus on it, on all like my picking and readathons, etc. And now the last few months I completely forgot they existed, and now for the last 1.5 months that is left, I will try to finish as much as possible. I know I won't finish it. I kind of given up on some of the titles on the list. I have different like sequels that I picked out, 24 and 24, etc. But I would like to finish some of the ones that I started and gotten far in, because else all my efforts were for naught, So I have Sins of the Mother by Rob J. Hayes. This is the 4th book in the War of Eternal, and I only have the 5th book after this. So I would like to read this and then also read the 5th book. I think I definitely can do that. And I've been enjoying the series a lot, so I would like to, finish it, and then I would reach that goal. And I'm very excited. I don't even know how to describe the series anymore, consider how much has happened. But the first one follows Asuka, who is trying to escape this prison, and everything devolves from there. It is really good though, really, really good. And then the 3rd panda on that roll was Rebecca, which is to read a book by an Asian author. Oh, the books are falling. No. For that, I have Hermit's Official Blessing Volume 3 by Mo Xiang Tong Shu. And this one is, like I don't even know the genre name right now, but like the Chinese gay stories. And I've been reading 1 or 2, and I haven't really been enjoying myself. And there's like 8 books, but I have number 3. So I want to read this, and I'm like, what do I do now? Do I read the rest? Do I buy them? Are they gonna take space on my shelf? Do I hold them? Do I borrow the rest in the library? I honestly don't know what to do with them. They're really pretty, and I spend a lot of money on them. So I'm very unsure of what to do in this second, but I will read at least this. My goal obviously was to read the whole series, because it was on 24 and 24. But now I only have read book 3, then I need to buy the rest before the new year. I don't see that happening, but at least I can read this and make some progress or something. That was my thinking, at least. We're then going to a last roll, which... let's go. Roll number 5, maybe the last roll. You got 3 again. That was great. That's great. I don't know if you can see it that well, but 1. Okay. 2. 3. I don't know how many pandas we got. We got a lot. That's a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pandas. Oh god. 10 pandas in 1 roll. Wow. Well, that was the last roll. Goodbye. I wanted to maybe do 6 rolls, but that obviously didn't happen. So we got 3 pulls, but 10 pandas fell. Ouch. So the first one I fell was Sasha, which is to read a Norwegian book. 4 series I needed to finish. We had Mangelisu that was picked out. This is the first book in the series, and I have the rest. I have bought like the one I was missing. Will I read 5 books in the series before the new year? I don't see it happening. I mean, if I finish all of these, I could literally just, the next ones I could read could just be for these challenges. So in theory, it could happen, but will it happen? That is the question. This one follows this boy who lives in the Amazons, and then, like, I was gonna say capitalism happens, they come and ruin his forest, and he becomes a terrorist. I loved it when I was a kid, and then I haven't read it since, and I never continued the series, and I want to finish it. As we can see, I haven't started it yet, but I thought that I could read at least the first one now, since it is Norwegian. Then we got Nikki, which is to read a book with my initials, and then I have The Empire of Gold by Esther Chakraborty. It doesn't need to be both my initials, but one of them, and S is obviously for my name Sandra. This is a harder problem than I thought, because while I do have 3 names, no one has my initials. But while I do have 3 names, it's just hard. I'll usually go for the either last or my second name, because like, how will I find a matching middle one? I mean, I don't even know. Because I match them, obviously. I feel like S needs to be for the first name and K needs to be for the last name to make it make sense. But yeah, this is the final in the trilogy. For the Devil by trilogy, I have the short story collection as well, and then obviously the adventures of, oh my god, what's the name? Amina. I think, and I'm very excited for those as well. I didn't love, the first book when I read it the first time, but then I reread it and I read the second book and I absolutely fell in love, and the ending on the second book was mind-blowing. So very, very excited to see what the final book in the trilogy will have. So I had to put it on. And yes, it is 700 something pages, but it will be fine. It will be fine. Then we got Chung-Li, which is to read a final book, or like a complete the series basically. And I had The Wheel of Osan by Mark Lawrence. So this was on the series I needed to finish this year, and I have read all of the ones like that I was missing. I read 3 before this, like the 3rd in the book in Empire, and then the first 2 in this one. So like if I don't read this, all my efforts would have been in vain. So it was kind of perfect, and I should read it. I am probably gonna unhaul the series after, but at least I read them all and I can forget about them afterwards. Then we have Seek, which is to read a sequel. For this I have put out Forever by Maggie Seawater. I feel like it maybe seems a bit random, but it was also a series I needed to finish this year. As you can see, I really ramped up that challenge. I was looking at my list and I was like, Sandra, it's like the Werewolf YI series of hers. I did read the second one, and I actually I liked it more than the first one in regards that it was just like stupid, weird teenage drama in it. That was kind of like funny in that regard. But I only own 1 and 2, and I'm probably just gonna borrow 3 and 4 because I honestly a part of me wants to keep it because it's like a nostalgic series, but I didn't even read it when like it was popular. So it's not even nostalgic for me. So I don't know what I'm thinking. So I'm probably gonna hold the first 2 and then like just read the rest now in the library. If I end up really enjoying those, maybe I need to purchase the stamp. But I doubt it. I just have a hard time letting go sometimes. But yeah, if I read that and I read the next one and they're very short and super easy reads, I will have finished that on my list. So that would be great. Now we have Jess, which is to read a thirsty book. This is always to read like a book that is smutty, and I'm really feeling to read the next Icebound Barbarians. I read like 7 of them in a week. I read 1 a day, and I haven't touched them since I was in February 2023. And I think that it's time to continue. Like I'm ready to like read 1 here and there to complete the series. Obviously, like I'm borrowing them, but I got like the cute new covers, and a part of me wants to buy them because they were fun to own. I'm like, why would you own them, Sandra? You don't need them. So I will be reading the next Iceman Barbarian, and it's very short and just super trashy, so I'm very excited. Then we got to read, which is to read a book for reading challenge. And this one I am reading, what's it called? A Jingle Bell Mingle. This is for the buzzword because the last buzzword is like to read something that is towards a holiday, and obviously this is very like holiday coded for Christmas. I have 1 and 2, and while I didn't love 2, I'm still gonna continue this because it's kind of like just fun trash romance. I don't own this yet, but I am planning to buy it in 2 days. Then we have Linguini, which is translated, and for this I have taken out and Måtte nok ha vært der, or One Should Have Probably Been There by Thomas Kosko. This one is the final book in this Danish trilogy and translated from Danish. I would count as a translated book. I borrowed it from the library and I need to read it kind of soon anyway. I was planning to maybe read this today, so then I already completed the prompts and I'm happy. Then we have Finn, which is to read a book for a vlog. And my problem is that I kind of have too many and too little vlogs now going at the same time. But I was thinking I have this one specific vlog that I've been going on for like since May, and I would like to finish it. I have like over 20 clips for that, so it's probably like 2 hours long, and it would be nice for me to get it up before the new year. And for that I need to read En lycklig familie, which is a happy family, which is another book that I'm gonna get from my library today. So I was planning to read it before the new year anyway, and then if I read that and like the last one I just showed you, I would have completed a vlog, so then it will be out, and then it's perfect because I was just thinking which vlog am I soonest to finish. I have a bunch of like I think 4 or 5 other vlogs that I have been going since last year, and I don't know if I'll ever touch them again, but hopefully I will. It's because my reading has changed a lot, so when I was starting those projects, I was going into my reading with another mindset, I guess. It was a nice split up, but now since this all got mixed up together, it's a whole thing. So my last prompt was actually Jessie, which is to pick a TBR card. It's a bit dusty. From Jess's TBR game, and I'm going to do that now, and then hopefully we will get a prompt that I can actually complete because it keeps happening that I can't. This is a bit exciting and a bit scary, and I definitely can see on this prompt right now as I'm sitting here that I need to change some prompts again, maybe for the new year in Tumbling Pandas, because honestly like some of these like don't fit the style I'm reading in now, and I feel like that's fine to change it up. Okay, I'm taking this card. Ooh, it says recently released YA series. Maybe not serious, maybe just a recently released YA. Can you see the card? Can my camera work? Thank you. Hello. There we go. Very pretty card. Love the art. Love them. New YA. A new YA. Now I really want to say Air by Sabate here, which is very new YA. That would be really, really great. But I feel like rereading Amber and Ashes before, so I'm unsure. Have I even bought any YA lately? Okay, I think I maybe found one. We have The Brightness Between Us by Elia Cheroffer. This is new, completely new now this fall. And I'm butter reading this with Cecilia, and I do believe she's going to buy this before the new year and we're going to read it together. So hopefully, like, this will fit. Or else I would just pick something else that is a very new release this year or something for this prompt if Cecilia doesn't have time to read it after all with me. I feel like I will put this pick in. We are very excited. I think I will probably read it anyway. So that is it for all my prompts. Obviously, I do have some other reading I would like to get to, like, for example, The Mime Order and The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon. But reading these with Ro, Christian Mads. And then also, I'm part of the Tandem Collective. We got sent to Soul series, so thank you so much for them for sending the series to me. And I'm reading them with them, but also, like, for the fun but read on the side. I was going to read them anyway, but then I got sent the copy, so it was a perfect, like, timing. So for the Mime Order, that is the, like, book now for November with Besties. And then for December, we are reading The Song Rising, because we are reading, like, one book a month. So these two needs to be read within the next 2 months, and then the fourth one I assume will be for January. I also obviously need to pick out my membership tick. It has been restarted now, but obviously if anyone joins in my Patreon in the highest tier, they will get added, like, whenever you join. And the notes are very small, so I don't know if that was the smartest. I should have maybe made bigger notes, but let's see. Oh god, a lot of them fell, so now I'm unsure if, like, the others will be able to be found again. 2 actually fell down. I will fix that later. But we have our first note, which ended up being Cecilia. You can't see it that well. You can actually not see it at all. If I go away a bit. Either way, I have not actually gotten books yet because I just asked for them. But I will ask Cecilia for what her pick is in December. I have done my November one, which is how we can restart this now. But I didn't film a TBR in the beginning of November, but it is in a vlog that is coming after this. So then you find out what was happening there. So you don't think that I just ignored November. Yeah, I'm excited. Yay. Then I am also going to read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and that was the wrong one. This is Hollow City, which is the second one, and the first one is this one. Seems so random. I have read these before, the first 3 ones in the original trilogy, but I have not read the second trilogy, and this got picked out as my next buddy read series in my Patreon. We are starting now this month in November. Still not too late to join in if you really wish to do so. So if you want to, you can join my Patreon, and then we will be reading 1 book a month. They are not long, and they are really, like, easy YAs, so it's kind of chill-ish. My phone is being noisy. So I feel like if you want to join in, then you can. And I don't know, like, if I love the series when I read them, but I feel like having another perspective on them now, and it's been a lot of years since I read them, would be fun to see. Then I obviously also need to read Knife of Dreams by Bob Jordan. This one is The Next Wheel of Time, book 11. The live show, I think, is in the 12th of December. And it's on my channel, and I need to complete it before then. So obviously it needs to be here on this TBR. Obviously I could have put that in, for example, for a sequel in the like Tumbling Pandas, but I didn't do that. I just realized that now. I feel like that is, like, it for my, like, things I know I'm gonna read right now, but there's obviously gonna be more. I am about 40 something books, if I'm, like, 53 books maybe. I don't remember the exact number in this second, away from reading 600 books this year. So I have this thing that I think it might happen. So yeah, I will always read more books than this to complete that. I don't even know how many we ended up with, but I will be vlogging this summer. It will not be Vlogmas, but I will post a vlog a week because I'm going to work, like, every day. So Vlogmas will be very boring, and I'm a bit sad about it because I've been doing Vlogmas every year, but hopefully it will still be fun with some, like, vlogmasy vlogs, but just not every day. And yeah, that's what I got to say. Unless I change my mind, because who knows, I might just change my mind on the first day of December, be like, I should do vlogmas after all. But yeah, other than that, wishing you good luck with your end of the year reading, wishing me good luck with all of this, and you should see me soon in a new one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a panda emoji down below if you enjoyed this, and you should see me soon. Bye!